Housecall Pro's Facebook group now. Pros, happy Thursday. Welcome to Pro Power Hour. I've got a lot of new folks here joining us on Zoom. We sent out a notification to a lot of our pros letting them know about this. This is a weekly webinar that we do every single Thursday at this time, 2 Pacific, 5 Eastern. Put it on your calendar. This is a product training webinar that we started last year. We started it last May, and it is May again, so we're about a year into this. Every week we take a feature or a couple of different features or products and really give you an overview of why you should be using them or answer your questions. And so we've covered a lot of ground over the last year. We have an entire recording library available in the Housecall Pro Help Center. We'll drop the link to that in a minute. So if you're interested in any other topics that we've done in the past, you can go back and watch those and kind of see some questions answered. We usually do this with Phil. Phil is one of our onboarding specialists here at Housecall Pro. He joins us nearly every week, but sometimes we have some other topics and we bring on Jessica or other folks on the Success Advisor team to talk about some of our other newer features, some of our add-on features. So yeah, if anybody has any questions along the way, you can throw them in the chat, throw them in the Q&A. If you're watching on Facebook, I'm monitoring the comments, and I'll be sure to answer any of your questions or pass it to Jessica. But Jessica, do you want to first introduce yourself, and then we're going to be talking about AI team today.
All right, guys. So hello there. I am Jessica Peterson. I am your community success advisor. So what does that mean? I'm here to show you things, educate you on products, add-ons, get you to the right person if you're ready to add on products. If you want to test out CSR AI, right? Being able to get a live demo. And so my job is just to really make sure you're optimizing your account and make sure that the problems you have within your business, if we have a solution for it, you know about it.
Yeah, really grateful for you being here this week. Um, I know we've got a number. Oh, someone else is popping in. Is that Shayna? Probably Shayna.
No,
Um,
I don't know how I got in here.
oh, it's Lauren. Hey, Lauren. All good, all good. We were just getting started, talking about our AI team today. Um, Jessica, I'm gonna
Ready? All
really
right.
lean on you from here.
All right, here we go. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a lot of things have been added to your Housecall Pro account. And in a moment, I'm going to share my screen so you can see it. But you now have 3 different options for AI help directly within your Housecall Pro account. So let me share my screen. Let me make it good and big. All right, so what are these 3 AI systems within your Housecall Pro? If you see here where I put the blue chat bubble, if I hit right here, chat with AI, I have 3 different boxes. Typically the boxes are yellow, green, if I remember correctly, blue. And what they are is you have business coaching AI, you have analyst AI, and then you have help AI. Help AI is going to be very helpful with anything within your account as far as like how do you utilize the things within your account, okay? So if I wanted to say, how can I customize a pipeline board? Help AI is then going to do 2 things. It's either going to answer with direct instructions and give me a help article, or it's going to give me a help article that I can utilize. Okay. And what that means is now I have, I'm going to say 5 steps here that I can do to customize that board, right? But if I wanted to learn more, I can click this here and it's going to take me directly to the help article about that, which is going to have, of course, pictures, much more information, right? Sometimes moving videos as well. Then you have your coach AI. So coach AI is there to pretty much answer a lot of your business coaching questions. So it draws from a lot of information that was put in by our coaches on the Housecall Pro coaching side. And it's built to be just on-demand guidance to help you generate more jobs, grow your team, and scale your business. So you're going to ask more coach-related questions there versus like instructional questions within your Housecall Pro account. So you see when I hit the @ symbol, like all of them pop up. So I can type at coach and I can put in, how can I prevent my company from losing leads? And what this is going to do, it's going to give me an answer to help me understand, like, how can I fix this within my business? This can be questions as simple as, how can I bring in more revenue? How do I hire? When do I hire? So it'll be just like you're asking a coach. And what will happen is if there are help articles built in within Housecall Pro, as you see here, you'll also get those as well there. Now, this is also accessible in your reporting, whereas you put in jobs and do things within your Housecall Pro account, this business insight is going to also have the coach, where you can ask the coach to give you information based on what they see here within the charts that you have. Which then brings us to our Analyst AI, because you want to have this here, your business insights set up in order to truly utilize your Analyst AI and for some questions within your Coach AI, okay? So even when I clicked the little tell me more button, it still was able to give me some information about my boards here. Why do I need that? It talked about marketing, right? To help me increase my revenue based on the numbers that I have here. Educating my team to make sure they're communicating properly. So it's going to give me advice based on what it sees here when it comes to hitting my goal that I have set. Since my account is already set up with Business Insights, if your Business Insights are not set up, it's going to prompt you through identifying what is your goal for revenue for the year, and then what is your goal for job counts, okay? So with that being said, let's look at Analyst AI. So Analyst AI was built so that you're able to really customize reporting through a question, get financial overviews through a quick question, just really be able to find that information you guys need without having to customize a whole bunch of your reporting boards, okay? So what does that mean? If I were to ask it, can you build a report for my revenue, if I could spell, last year? And now it's thinking. Do, 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 do. And so it's going to give me an actual chart based on the information that I currently have within my Housecall Pro account. So of course, because this is a demo account, my revenue looks a little smaller, right? Hopefully everybody's made more than $401 last year, but it'll bring the information here. So everything that you have within your Housecall Pro account, now it's going to bring that chart there for you so that you can see it. You don't have to go and, customize your report charts to find just that one piece of information. And then once you get it, if you want to edit your columns, you can still do that here as well. But it does make it a lot quicker, saving you time when you just need to know those quick questions, right? How many jobs did I complete this week? How much revenue did my highest performance technician make last year? Where am I at right now in revenue? How far away am I from my goal? Those are things you can ask Analyst AI, and it'll be able to pull all that information up for you without you having to do a ton of work, right? So work smarter, not harder is the name of the game here. A few things you want to really, really, really keep in mind when you're playing within the AI, right? Asking questions within the AI is you want to keep the questions as simple as possible, and not saying that you can't ask, any type of question, right? But the wording so that it understands exactly what you're asking, right? If it tells you, hey, I'm not really sure, sometimes it's just as simple as rewording the question you ask to get an answer. And I want to pause in case there are any questions so far.
Yeah, y'all, this is really a good Q&A time. So if you have any questions along the way, don't be afraid, drop them in the chat. We'll stop and answer those.
I will tell you that Help AI has been a huge benefit, because sometimes when I don't know the exact answer to everyone's questions on Facebook, I actually go into Help AI, and it's been able to really help me give you guys directions on how to utilize different things within your Housecall Pro account.
Yeah, curious too if anybody's using AI already. I know we've got several folks here. Anybody's using any of the AI team members? What's your experience been like? Anything we can help answer?
Oh, that does remind me. You can see that on the bottom here. Every time it gives you an answer, it's going to give you a smiley face or a sad face. If something comes up and it's not aligning with your information, you want to go in here and review it. You want to leave notes. The reason being is because if you don't do that, then we don't know that something needs to be fixed, if that makes sense. So there's a team that's looking at these, and literally when you click it, you just leave your comment. So let's say my reporting was off and I knew I made more than $401. I could say, hey, this is off. My revenue is showing this. I'm not sure what's going on with the graph. And there's a team that's actually looking at that to be able to edit and ensure that we're getting the proper information. So Coco, everyone has access to all three AIs. So this was just released at the beginning of this month. So everyone has access to it. If for any reason you don't see it on your account, definitely let me know, or let Chris know, Shayna, Lauren, anyone from the community team. I will also let you know that sometimes you do have to expand your screen to see it. So like when I have my screen smaller, I don't see that blue chat bubble. And then if you don't see it at all, there's usually a black bar up here that says intercom that you can tap. Let's see, Barbara says, can it be used to detrimental material cost to profit for current day for scheduled and completed jobs? So as long as that information is within your Housecall Pro, yes, it should be able to pull that up for you as well. You just have to make sure you're asking for information that's actually put inside of your Housecall Pro account. Rick said, do you have to be part of coaching program to use Coaching AI? You do not. Nope. So that's why you want to make sure you set up your business insights, because as long as that business insight is set up, you can also get a lot of information from the information that's going through your account based on what your goal is for jobs and revenue. Amber DeLong said she used it the other day to figure out where business insights was. That's funny. Jack said, CSR AI and others, all good so far, learning how to use them and do more. And I will tell you that now. Oh, I'm glad you found it, Coco. I will tell you that's the only way to really ensure that you understand how it works. It's just to play with it, to be honest with you. So really go in there, use it, test the limits, like ask the question, see what it comes up, right? Don't be afraid to ask those questions that you have, or maybe those reports that you're trying to build and you can't figure out how to build them. Definitely utilize it. Amber DeLong said, Coach AI gave pointers to and how to increase revenue to reach my goals. That's awesome. So it's included, Coco, within your account. So right now, everyone has it for free on their account, all three. So the Help AI, has been there for a little bit. The Analyst AI and the Coach AI. So I have a lot of questions on where can you find the business insight. So I'm going to go back to my home screen, okay? I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. All right, perfect. So from the home screen, if your screen is opened big enough, you may see reports up here. If not, you'll just hit more and you'll hit reporting. And so your business insight is going to be the first thing all the way at the top. It'll say new as well. Once you hit that, if you have not set it up, you won't see this yet, okay? It'll prompt you to set up your goal. It'll be a button that says set my goal, and you'll click on that and then you'll set your goal. And the revenue goal will pop up first. And then when you scroll up, it'll ask for your job count. So that'll be the one you set up second, okay? And again, if you guys have any issues, like definitely do not hesitate to reach out. Did that kind of answer your question, Casey? So Christy, it's just literally clicking the button. Perfect. So once you have that business insights open, it's just clicking the button to set the goal, and it gives you like step by step. You'll answer a few questions and then you'll hit done and it'll pop it all up for you. So it literally took me 2 minutes. So Solomon, the chart I got from Insights. So the AI, the analyst, not Insights, I'm sorry, the Analyst AI. So if I hit analyst, I would just ask a question that's going to give me info, like a graph, right? So how many jobs have I completed in the past year? So any type of analyst question that you ask, anything around reporting, it's going to pull that information from your account and then create that chart for you. And so it's thinking, and then it created my chart. So then what I did was, once I got here, Solomon, I just hit the view report and it just made it bigger. Now, if you're talking about this chart here in the middle, this one came, which I believe you're talking about the other one, but just in case, this one came from my business insights when I set it up. Okay, perfect. When setting up business insight goal, can AI assist in setting them? I.e., if I want to set a monthly job count goal, can I ask AI what my average monthly job count was for the previous year? Yes, you can. And you can ask the coach AI, like, what was my previous year's job count? What would be the most realistic job count for me to hit this revenue goal based on last year? So you sure can, Cheryl. That's how I would word it. So that way you can kind of get a good number. So we can't set specific goals by job field. Right now, it just lets us set these two goals. So our job count and our revenue count. I'm relatively new to the system, though it is quite user-friendly. I'm seeking support to connect my new installer and get him best set up. There are a lot of user video help article videos, and I'm sure Chris Weldon could talk a little bit about that within our Housecall Pro account that you can have your new installer watch to figure out how to use the Housecall Pro CRM.
Yeah, if you have a new technician, we did do during one of these power hours, we did kind of a mobile app overview for technicians specifically. So if you click that link, and I'll drop it here again right now, you'll see it should say like fall 2024. You can go back and refer your tech to it. It is about an hour long, but it's very thorough. We go through every single part of the Housecall Pro app. And the end is a lot of questions, so might be closer to 45, 50 minutes.
I love it. Barbara said, I must say this is exciting. I'm very weak when it comes to using the Housecall Pro recording feature. Well, I'm glad. I think this is going to be really helpful and a huge game changer, especially like all three of them combined, because help is going to help you with learning how to use your account, right? A lot of pros, don't have time to search for that article or those instructions. So being able to ask Help AI is going to save you a lot of time. Being able to ask Coach AI is going to help you make sure that you're making really good decisions within your business, right? We want to make data-driven decisions. And we want to understand, like, what are the best things that are working, which is why Coach AI is really good. And of course, to Barbara's point, Analyst AI ensures that we're able to pull those reportings when we need it. The link is right above, right after Barbara's statement about reporting feature, about how she loved it. It's going to help her with reporting. So you should see it right there. Now, I had a question from Coco that I do want to answer. She was asking about CSR AI. So CSR AI is a add-on feature, of course, within your Housecall Pro account. It is something, Coco, that I can definitely get you set up for a demo with. And for those who are not sure what CSR AI is, it is the CSR AI system that is going to answer your calls, and now it can do booking. So now it'll answer calls and book them on the calendar for you. But that is definitely something that you will pay an additional fee for. But these AI systems are built within your Housecall Pro account without an additional cost.
Yeah, Jessica, what would be an easy way? So I think we have a few. I see a couple of more questions in the Q&A about this as well. What would be the best way? Should we have pros drop their emails, or just say, hey, I would like a demo, and I can capture that and give that back to you later?
Oh, Coco gave me her number. You can drop your number or you can drop your email. And I can definitely reach out to everyone. Coco was like, I don't have time to wait. I can reach out to everyone and truly get you set up for a demo and answer any questions you have about the CSR AI. It is really beneficial because keep in mind, you don't have to use it 24/7. Meaning if I have someone answering the phone or I have a platform that is answering the phone, this could be answering the phone when those people are at home, right? When they're off, the holidays, over the weekend, just to ensure that you have someone answering the phone. Because of course, that's the biggest way we lose leads. When there's not someone answering the phone, what happens? They go and call the next person. Something really big we talk about in coaching. They call the next business, whoever that is. So having something like that within your Housecall Pro account is very beneficial to ensure that you're not losing any leads. But yes, anyone else is interested, please do not hesitate to drop your information in the chat box and I will definitely reach out.
Like I have a question here from anonymous attendee. How long will Business Insights be free? I believe always. I don't believe that that is an additional cost. We don't plan on making that an additional cost, so that is available to everybody.
And that's all three of them actually.
Jessica Shana is over here on Facebook. She's saying you should demo the CSR AI.
Shayna, I don't know how to pull up the demo.
Shana, come join us.
Right, come join us, Shayna, if you know how to pull it up. You definitely should join us.
Did you guys do that yesterday on Super Pro?
No, we talked about this as well.
Oh, okay.
Because it was such a new, thing and is very beneficial for a lot of pros. We want to make sure everyone got that. For a lot of pros, we want to make sure everyone got that. For a lot of pros, we want to make sure everyone.
Okay, sorry, I'm trying to turn off my where I was watching on Facebook and it was like a delay. Okay. So
Wait, did it kick Chris out?
I guess it did. I was trying not to do that. That's why I didn't. Sorry, Chris.
All good.
I knew I was gonna do that. Okay, so go into the account that you have up because I don't have one up right now. And
Okay.
go into the settings, and anyone can do this inside of their account with their business information. So the AI will say like your business name. Settings.
I had to move stuff on my screen. All right, here we go. Right here.
And then AI team.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, and so do you see where it says right there, try demo?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sharing sound?
Oh, let me make sure. Hold please, everybody. I was not, but now I am. All right.
Hello, thank you for calling Light the World. This call will be recorded and monitored. I'm the AI assistant and I'm here to help. How can I assist you today?
I need to get something fixed.
Thank you for reaching out. May I have your name, please?
Jessica,
Thank you, Jessica. Could you please tell me what you need to have fixed?
they came and installed lights at my house and I need to get them repaired.
Thank you for letting me know, Jessica. Could you please provide the address where the lights were installed?
It's 333 Hummage Road, Birmingham, Alabama, 35146.
Thank you, Jessica. When would you prefer to hear back from the organization regarding your light repair request?
I'm available today at 5.
Thank you for contacting Light the World. Have a great day.
So I believe it would be more detailed.
Yes, and you can set it up, and actually CSR AI can now book a call if you wanted it to have that sort of control. You can actually have it schedule on your calendar, just like online booking, and it creates a customer inside of your account as well. So it'll only keep getting smarter and smarter. So it's I mean, it's legit. Okay, I'm gonna hop off. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Shayna.
It does ask more detailed questions, but because my demo account is a Christmas lighting company, there's only so many questions it could ask because of that. But for example, if you're in HVAC, right, it'll ask you what's wrong with the AC unit. What is it doing? Is it making a noise? It'll ask different questions that are built in within the system so that I can decide, like, do you need a service? Do you need an install? I do not think it does, Jerry. Or are you asking me or telling me? Oh, okay, got it. Thanks, Jerry. So Jerry said it's not going to spell out, like ask you to spell out the name or the address. So it's going to input it. Perfect. So I know we have a lot of really, really good questions regarding the CSR AI. Barbara, I can definitely set up the demo for you. Teresa asks, how does it handle apartment complex scheduling? We have issues with HCP Assist, creating new customers from tenants' phone calls. Meaning they're previous customers and they're creating as a whole new customer? Okay. So it shouldn't be able to do that because what it's going to do, with it doing a callback, it's going to create the information based on the name. But I can definitely ask for you because I'm not sure if it's going to pull like from that contact list. Jerry, do you know if it'll double create? So Christy, one can replace the other, but it's really up to you. Like, do you always want a human answering the phone? Do you want AI answering the phone when everyone else is not available? So it's really dependent on what you're looking for. I can show you the comparison of both of them, and we could set some time together to kind of look at both of them and then decide what works best within your business. For some people, they do have both. They do have Housecall Pro Assist and CSR AI. They have Housecall Pro Assist running a certain time of the day and then CSR running afterwards. But Housecall Pro Assist is also 24/7, 365 days out of the year, just like CSR AI. So it just really depends on how often you need someone answering the phone. So CSR AI is built, to answer as well.
Yeah, Maritza, this is just becoming available. I see your question here. There will be an associated cost. So I don't know what you paid for your similar app, but yeah, potentially this could be a good replacement.
Definitely something worth listening to and really getting all the information on. Again, it's really based on like what is going to be the best solution for your business. Did I miss any questions, Chris?
Um, I don't know. We might be missing some stuff. I'm reading some of the comments are just coming in so quick, y'all. Bear with
No.
us. I'm not ignoring the chat. Don't worry.
I did not
Um,
expect it to jump off that quickly with CSR AI.
yeah. This is the winner today. Everybody wants to know about CSR AI. Is CSR AI available in basic plan? That's a good question. You might have to be on an upgraded
I think
plan.
you have to be on an essential plan. I do think.
Yeah. Basic is very, very
Yeah,
basic to be honest, but if you upgrade it to essentials, yeah, get you on that.
you do
What
need
else? What
essential.
else? Uh, It's been in beta for several months, Steven. Yeah, it's been getting better and better. I watched it. It's already better than it was when I was at the Conquer Summit earlier this year. We demoed it in front of everybody, and I've already seen a lot of improvements. And that's just since January.
And again, it's based on your account and the business that you run. So like mine is a Christmas tree lighting company. I don't have a whole lot of information within my demo account. So it's only going to ask certain things because of that. For someone who has a more baked out, Housecall Pro account, of course, because you guys are constantly getting customers, you have your price book on there and it knows exactly like what you're doing. It's going to be a little bit more robust for you than it would be for my demo account.
Jesse asked a good question. Can CSR AI be set up for only after hours and holiday?
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Just like HCP Assist. And there is usage to that. So, if you don't get any calls versus if you get 10 calls.
Yeah, so it's not built around like it has to be answering your calls 24/7. It just has the ability to be available if needed 24/7.
Yeah. I'm seeing several questions about spam. I don't know that I have a good answer to that. Do you, Jessica?
So the only thing I can say about that is if you have a call flow set up within your phone line, then that is going to prevent them from even being able to get to the AI. Okay. That is something really important that you want to have built within any phone system that you have. So for example, Housecall Pro Voice over IP has where you can press 1, to make an appointment, press 2 to if you're a new customer, press 3 to talk to Randy. So those options prevent that spam call from getting really far. It's going to make it maybe a minute, if not even a minute really. So having that, then no, you won't hit any spam calls. Now, if you don't have that within your system and your flow, I'm not really sure how long, I'm sure it's not a long time, but I'm not sure how long AI holds on to it, if that makes sense. Let's see. How does it handle spam calls? Want to make sure we're not missing anything. There's not a messenger response AI at the moment. You're the second person to ask me that today.
I'm sure that'll be coming sometime. But there is,
Yes.
if you're interested in adding something, there is a chat bubble you can add to your website. Of course, you'd have to have a human on the other end to answer that, but if you're looking for an easy way for your customers to just start messaging.
And to conversate, yeah. Dustin, to answer your question, so he said, can CSR AI be set up as a press 1 for AI assistant? I believe so. I can definitely ask, but I don't see why I wouldn't be able to because it's gonna go into that line. Just like if you had, assist, and you would be like, would you press 2 to make an appointment, it would go into assist. We answered this question already, but I'm gonna go back to it and just say, you can't add the CSR AI to a basic plan. Has to be essential or higher.
Trent, yes, we do have the options to build websites. Jessica can probably connect with you afterwards.
Yes, I think you gave me your information already. I've been trying, okay, perfect. Yes, okay, perfect. Make sure I write that down. There was a question that I saw. No, it's not gonna give any of your confidential business information away, Michael. So it's really just built to capture customer information, and schedule. That's it. Welcome, Ahmed. Welcome to Housecall Pro. Stefan, if you want to book time with me, just leave your information in the chat box and I'll make sure I reach out to you. Chris, you know the status of the inventory add-on management?
We do have an integration with Ply that's now available. We'll actually probably do a session on this in the next couple of weeks. We haven't done one before. I'm going to drop our help article link to that right now. There's a short video tutorial in there. You can take a look at that. It'll give you an overview. But essentially, you can set up all of your inventory in Ply, and then there's a two-way synchronization between Housecall Pro and Ply. And there's that link.
Perfect. I'm gonna drop my email in the move the camera because I have my keyboard right in front of this monitor. There we go. I'm gonna drop my email in there as well for anyone who maybe did not catch that didn't leave their information in the chat box. And then you can always message me on Facebook as well. So I am in the Facebook groups quite often. So do not hesitate to message me any questions you have. If you don't hear from me by tomorrow, let me know hey, I reached out, put my information in the Pro Power Hour and I didn't hear from you. Don't hesitate to reach out.
Yeah, Nicole, that's a great question. So next week, we're going to be talking about leads inside of your Housecall Pro inbox. So you can set up pretty much all of your leads to come into that inbox. So if you use Thumbtack, if you use Angie, if you use Google Local Services, if you use online booking, Reserve with Google, all of these different third-party sites, you can connect to your Housecall Pro account, get your leads to come right in. We also have a couple of partners like HomeServe, where you could get free jobs that aren't actually leads. So we're going to be doing a full overview on that next week. And then I think in 2 or 3 weeks' time, we'll be doing a security session. So we'll be talking about just how to best secure your Housecall Pro account with two-factor authentication. And we'll be talking about some of the common business scams that are going on, and just what you should be alerted about. So that's the next couple of weeks. We'll do definitely an inventory as well. So that's probably the next 2 or 3 weeks. Those will be the topics. And I will publish those on Zoom. So just go back and check for that in your registration. You should get an email letting you know. Awesome. Jessica dropped her email. That's great. Jack, that's a good question. I'd have to find that out for you. I think you would have to manually upload your materials list. But if you already have it in Housecall Pro, there should be a way once you connect to put it into Ply. But I don't think you'll be able to integrate directly from your supplier. That's a good question. I'd have to check on that.
If you're in the Super Pros or the Housecall Pro group, Eric Hope actually uses the Apply integration, and he's always willing to answer any questions. So he's definitely a really good person to reach out to.
Yeah, and if you haven't joined the group, I'm dropping the link right now. This is open to any Housecall Pro user, so just make sure when you request to join the group, just drop your email or your phone number so we can confirm. Yeah. Eric Hope. Yep. Drop that for you, Jack. Yeah, the Facebook group's a great place. Like some of these questions you guys are asking, you can make your own posts. You can search for other posts and see what people are talking about. Everybody's very helpful. We have over 31,000 members in there, so someone's bound to know something. And then of course, myself, Jessica, Shayna, Lauren, plenty of Housecall Pro employees to help you as well.
It's the place to be.
Yeah. All right, all right.
I think I captured everyone's information. Again, if you don't hear from me by tomorrow, please do not hesitate to email me or definitely reach out via Facebook. But I think I got everyone's information.
Good deal. Saw another. Yeah, Trent, that's a great question. Depending on the plan you're on, if you're on a max plan or a max plus plan, you can actually schedule a coaching call to get more help. So if you just need more help with your account in general, you can schedule that in the blue chat bubble. So if you open up the chat bubble in your Housecall Pro account, you scroll down, you should see looks like it says schedule a coaching call. I'll see if I can pull that up real quick just to show you what that looks like. Yeah, here we go.
Shannon, so I know you asked, is there advice for accumulating non-AI clients and
Just like
customers
this.
for the AI CSR? Oh, acclimating non-AI customers. Honestly, it's one of those things where the more they hear it, the more people will become acclimated to it. This AI sounds a little bit more human than some of the ones I've heard.
I would agree with that for sure. And I've heard feedback that some people haven't even noticed that it was an AI at first. And, you know, like halfway through they realized it. So it's pretty good compared to some of the others that are out there. It's not like the AI or the like robot calls that, you know, started about, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. It's nothing like that. It's not like calling a
Right. And then I think the
corporation.
background noise makes it sound like they're in a call center.
Yeah.
Curtis, I'm not really sure if it integrates with Ring Central app. I can definitely find out for you and shoot you an email if you want to provide me your email. I'm not 100% sure about that. And then, Chris, you can correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
but there was a question that said, is there a way to communicate with Facebook leads through Housecall Pro? There's not, right?
Facebook leads. Like messages that you're receiving in your Facebook page inbox. Yeah, I'm not sure of anything that connects to Facebook other than reviews. You can set up your reviews. So if you want people to leave reviews on Facebook, you can integrate that. We don't have any other Facebook integrations right now.
Shannon said when people called in, they thought they were really speaking to a person, but she thinks that's what upset them because it wasn't a
Oh, okay. Okay.
well, that's
Yeah.
good to know. It sounds like a live person.
Yeah, and I think you can set it up, Jessica, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you can set it up so that it notifies them right away, right? That it's an AI team member, it's after hours.
That I'm not 100% sure on.
Okay. Okay.
I'll be honest with you. Yeah, that part I'm not 100% on.
Jerry confirmed
Oh,
it.
Jerry said yes. Jerry should have been in here giving his pro experience
Right?
because he answered all the questions.
Awesome. Well,
And
cool.
remember, the way I tried it out within my House Pro account, you can also play with it within yours as well.
Yep.
So definitely to keep in mind that as well.
All right. And y'all, while we wrap up here, are there any topics, I just laid out some topics that we'll go over in the next few weeks. Is there anything you guys could use help with in the next few weeks? And we have a lot of new faces. If there's anything we can review for you, I can put it on our schedule.
Tanya, sales tax. That's a good one.
And then progress invoicing. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. And then one more link I'm going to drop right now. You probably, if you're here today, you're here for the first time, you probably noticed a second link in that message you might have gotten yesterday. But we have an office hours event that happens on Fridays. That's a little bit different than this. That's more open-ended. You're actually able to come on camera if you'd like, speak to other pros directly, speak to us. So I just dropped the registration link to that. That's every Friday, including tomorrow at 11 Pacific, 2 Eastern, every week for an hour. And Jessica and I will be there. Shayna will be there tomorrow. We have technical support available there as well if you're having an issue. All right. Well, I see some folks have dropped off. I see the comments slowing down. So y'all, I think we will wrap it up here. Jessica, thank you so much for doing these demos today.
Anytime.
All right. Well, cool. We'll catch everybody tomorrow for office hours. Join the Facebook group if you haven't, and we'll see you around. Have a great evening. Bye.